What's up, guys? It's Abahe from the Abahe Cartel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about patch 1.1.1 in Destiny. This patch was actually posted a couple of hours ago, and I'm actually pretty shocked because it's Wednesday, and usually patches usually come out on Tuesday and a Thursday. And by the way, guys, I have some very great news coming soon to the channel, so definitely stay tuned. But anyways, in this video I'm going to be telling you guys every single thing that they fixed in that patch 1.1.1 brought to Destiny. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, we're gonna start with the general stuff, and here we go. Fixed an issue in which armor with perks that increase ammunition carrying capacity resulted in ammunition loss upon respawn. Decreased over penetration value for weapons with armor piercing perks. Fixed an issue where items from the PS3 and 360 Destiny demo were using old power values. They have been adjusted to regular levels. Song of Your Youth weapon tooltip now advertises the correct magazine size. If you guys don't know, Song of Your Youth, I believe it says that it has a 37 clip, and it actually has 87, something like that. So shoot to loot. 2-second cooldown added to perk to prevent extra ammunition games while ammunition bricks despawn. I have no idea what that is. Darkbreaker perk will now correctly damage hive shriekers. I believe that's something from some raid gear from Crotan. Snap discharge will now increase attack speed as per the description. Thunder perk now has the proximity on the 4th horseman tooltip. Full auto fixed an issue in which the weapon perk stopped working while the trigger was being held down. This is extremely great because sometimes when I will be using the Vision of Confluence, it would just stop shooting out of nowhere, and I thought it was me, the one that let go of the trigger, but now I know it was a glitch. So let's move on forward to the weapons. Auto rifles. Reduce base damage of auto rifles by 2.5% and reduce effective range values. Even though they're patching auto rifles will always be the dominant choice of weapon in Destiny. And if you guys are wondering why, I have a commentary on that coming soon. So yeah, subscribe to the cartel if you're interested in that. Alright, pulse rifles. Increase base damage of pulse rifles by 9.7%. I am ready for this. I have the bad juju, and I also have some new pulse rifle that I got from the Nightfall last week, and I also have enough Crucible marks to buy a really good pulse rifle from the Crucible that I will be reviewing for you guys very soon. Alright, now let's move on forward to hand cannon. Slightly reduced effective range. This is great because I was getting really tired of getting shot across the map with a Hawkmoon and a Thorn and Iron Banner. Slightly reduced initial accuracy. I'm a little worried about this, especially with the last word, but I haven't tried hand cannons yet, so I can't really say anything about it. Fusion rifles. Widened blast pattern on a fusion rifle burst cone. This is extremely great. No longer will you be getting killed by fusion rifles from across the map. Also, reduce starting ammunition in PvP. This change right here actually applies for the Vex Mytho class. It's actually not supposed to apply, but you know, Bungie kind of looked past that, and they did report that it applies to the Vex Mytho class, and it's not supposed to apply on the Vex Mytho class. So they will fix it on a future patch. Hopefully, in the future patch, they will the Necrochasm, because the Necrochasm really needs a buff. Like right now, Bungie, please start working on it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on forward with the shotguns. Increased damage against all non-guardian combatants by 2 times, so a 100% increase. I can't wait to start using shotguns in PvE. Hopefully they're worth it. Alright, damage high-end range values. I mean, reduced high-end range values. So maybe the Fellwinter's Night won't be that great and Found Verdict. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Damage fall-off starts sooner as well. And the reduced starting ammunition in PvP has also been tweaked. Now let's move on forward to activities. Alright, the weekly heroic strike will now have matchmaking, and no, you cannot do it solo. Strikes will be less likely to repeat in matchmaking rotations for full fire teams. This is really great because sometimes I play Vanguard Rock to get exotics, and if you guys want to know how to get exotics from Vanguard Rock, I will have a link to that video in the description. But like I was saying, sometimes I'm playing Vanguard Rock because I want to get some exotics from there, and yeah, I keep on getting the same strike over and over again. It is kind of annoying. Now let's move on forward to the PvP stuff that they added in this patch. Alright, players will now unlock playlists, control, clash, rumble, skirmish, combatant arms, salvage, all that stuff, simultaneously when unlocking the Crucible. Added a new notification when new Crucible modes unlock. Crucible maps will be less likely to repeat in matchmaking rotations for full fire teams. This is great because I was getting really tired of seeing Fire-based Delphi come out 3 times in a row in Iron Banner. Guardians no longer drop heavy ammunition when killed in PvP. This is okay and not okay because sometimes I liked getting that extra heavy ammo, but I hated when the enemy would get heavy ammo off of me, so I guess it's okay. Completed matches will now award gear with the proper power level. This is amazing. Fixed a bug where there was no audio playing for the bullet that kills them. Alright, let's move on forward to Iron Banner. This is great, by the way. Iron Banner playlist now contains smaller maps in rotation. This is great, alright? Because the Iron Banner supposedly was in the Dark Below playlist, and I didn't see any Dark Below maps. Focused Aggression Bounty can now be completed with headshots from pulse rifles, scout rifles, and hand cannons. I don't see auto rifles in there, so maybe they took it off from auto rifles. I'm still not worried as I have a last word, so it's not really that much of a big deal. Alright, items. Fixed an issue in which Xur did not carry exotic engrams in inventory on certain dates, which means that Bungie has total control over Xur's inventory. They literally just said that in that sentence. Crota's end competition emblem will now be sent to the postmaster when the inventory is full. Ammunition consumables will now work if used when player inventory is full. This is what actually happened to me yesterday on the Nightfall guide. If you guys haven't seen my Nightfall guide and you're interested, I will have a link to it in the description. Alright, fixed an issue that prevented characters from getting the Tumbler Sparrow. Character inventory screen now displays faction reputation and weekly mark and counters, my bad. So now you're going to be able to see your Cryptarch rank, your Crucible mark without being in the tower. Players will now see improved notifications when teammates join and depart team and fire chat channels. Alright, let's move on forward to the Grimoire, guys. We're almost done here. Combined arms. Grimoire cards will now unlock when completing a Clash or Control game. House of Wolves card will now unlock upon the start of Ishtar Collective Story Mission. Guardian abilities will now be granted when a player enters orbit. Siege Dancer cards will now be granted upon the start of the Dust Palace Strike. Completing Crota's End now adds the raid introduction. Fix the Grimoire scores of many cards, and Siege of the Warmind card will now unlock appropriately. That's pretty much it, guys, as well as some network and network fixes and all that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and make sure to subscribe to the Salvaje Cartel. Peace out, guys.